Championships in the men's singles. Up against Riichi Takashita from Japan. It looks like a tall order for the Japanese. And we have the lines, people marching on to court, getting ready for the match. And in the meantime, let's focus a little bit on Riichi Takashita. He's born in 1989 and he will turn 25 in just 9 days. His best results is a semi-final in this tournament due to the fact that he was beating Sung Wan-ho on the way, who was #1 seed in the tournament and also ranked world #6, which I think was a marvelous win for him in the quarter-final. Then in 2011 he won the New Zealand Open, and in 2011 as well he won Osaka International. Sorry, he'd got to the semi-final, he didn't win the last one. His ranking is presently 123, but he has only got 5 tournaments towards this world ranking. The perfect is obviously to get to 10 tournaments, and his best ranking ever is 54, and that was in December last year. In 2014 he has played 4 tournaments so far: the Australian Open, the Japan Open, Osaka International and Malaysia Grand Prix Gold. Got to the final of the Osaka International, but he lost to Eng Ka-long from Hong Kong, 21-13, 21-12. And here we got the way to this semi-final. And as I mentioned earlier, it was a marvelous win against Sung Wan-ho from Korea in the quarter-final, losing the first game 21-19, then winning 21-16, 21-16. What a victory. We can talk days and days and days about Lin Dan, and he had a more easy way to the to this semi-final. Hasn't dropped a game so far. And has won convincingly in 2 straight games, all the way from first, second, third round quarterfinals yesterday, 21-15, 21-10 against Takuma Ueda of Japan, the #3 players from Japan who secured the Thomas Cup in Delhi just a few months back in the final, winning the 3rd singles against Malaysia. So Lin Dan has had a bit of a break from international badminton since the World Championships in August 2013 and until mid-April 2014. So in my book, the most complete player in the world. He's obviously his physical abilities, his technical abilities, but what I think really differentiates him compared to almost all the other players, and I would say all the other players, is his mental toughness. He is a very, very tough cookie on court, and he knows exactly how to play when it comes to the crunch time. Hugely popular wherever he goes in the world. And he has chosen to serve, so it's love all play. So Lindan's present ranking is 14, but obviously his best ranking is, or was, 1 in the world, but due to the break, he has dropped dramatically on the world ranking and is working his way up again. And this year he has won 3 tournaments. It's the Australian Open, the Badminton Asia Championship, and the China Masters. Japan Open, he lost the quarterfinal to Janne Jørgensen of Denmark in 3 very close games. Once again, one of his trademarks, this patient game, very solid ground strokes. Basic game is absolutely solid. Defense is strong. But what I'm looking at presently, I must admit, and everybody possibly talking about it in the badminton world, is how good is Lindan now compared to when he won the World Championships in August. And in my book, he is still, I wouldn't say far from as good as he was in August, but he's still a fair bit away from it. Especially on his attacking, I still think there's a lot of things lacking, and he's possibly winning a lot of matches because he is Lindan, and everybody have this enormous respect for him. But it was a great victory for Janne Jørgensen in Japan Open to beat Lindan for the 2nd time, actually. One of the things I've noticed with Lindan and his coach is that they have very, very close communication. Even in matches, you know, in all honesty, he's winning very convincingly. They really have a very strong communication. Good net play by Takeshita. The right way to attack a shot like that, played from a very low position, cross court to the net, into the backhand position. Obviously, I think Lindan should be punished for it, and he was. Beautiful slice, nice control. It was even with the drift, but he controlled it beautifully, landed just within the line. Oh, good start. Lindan. 8-2 up in this opening game. It was not the attacking shot, the winning shot here that really impressed me. But it was two lifts. It was not that one, but the one before was a beautiful lift. It was under a lot of pressure, but he managed to lift it so high and deep into the very corner cross court there. Really well played. Excellent shot. Yeah, totally wrong footing. Takeshita. Nice reverse angle here. Good play. So into the mid-game interval with a lead of 11-3 for Lindan. And so far, I must say, he has not been under pressure, standing a very solid defense. And obviously, in my book, almost scoring as and when he pleases with his attack. As mentioned earlier, before this match, I think it's a tall order for Richard Takeshita to really do anything about it, but obviously you go in there, you play your chance, and every point is a victory. Good net play here once again on the backhand side. Takeshita is really quite solid. That's wide. Yeah. It's called out. Once again, it's a net play. Takeshita really setting up some nice points. Scored the first 4 points since the mid-game interval. First 11-3 down, now it's only 11-7. Going wide. Remember the drift. Mentioned it many times earlier today. Play by Takeshita again, setting you up around that good net play backhand side. But what I liked as well, there was no panic when he was making the kill. Just waiting to make sure the shuttle went over, and then just a very, very small action with his racket. Solid. And a good cross-court smash here, look at that. Perfect. So suddenly we have a match on our hands. It's nice. It's 12-10 for Lindan, but since the mid-game interval, it's 7-1 for Takeshita. I think that was a sign of a very good player. This lift here, it was definitely going up, but he was playing it up against the drift, and the drift kept it in. That was clever play. It was definitely deliberate. Otherwise, he's a man of many interests: design, fashion, and even singing. There's no doubt that Lindan is not playing his 100%. But I'm just curious to see whether his present 100%, how far that is away from his normal 100%. That's actually what I think a lot of people are discussing. And personally, I think that he's doing it really cleverly. The tournaments he's picking, the ones he's playing, he's sort of taking it step by step. But I think there are some people saying that you know, his level of play for the time being is a little bit overrated. Once again, solid ground stroke play from Lindan. A mistake eventually by Takashita. But the score is 18-13. And so far, we still haven't seen Lindan play 100% smash. They've all been I wouldn't say half-hearted, but half smashes, and he's not really opening up for the big smash. So far we haven't seen one in this opening game, and now it's 19-13. Good lift again, good length. Will be more difficult when he gets to the other side of the court. And here, game points coming up, 20-15. So, first time of asking. Securing the first game 21-15 without really being under pressure. But on the other hand, haven't really played 100% convincingly either. It's obviously because you expect so much from Lindan that you don't expect from other players. We've got the confirmation, 21-15.
各位观众您好，为回馈今日入场的观众朋友们，中华羽协免费提供公开赛纪念扇，欢迎各位观众朋友们至2楼红区大会服务台索取，谢谢您。
It was a marvelous win Ryuichi Takeshita had yesterday against Sun Wan-ho of Korea. As mentioned earlier, he lost the opening game 21-19, but then won 21-16, 21-16. And for a player who is ranked 123 in the world and his best ranking of 54 to beat one who is ranked 6th in the world is really a marvelous achievement. So it was a wonderful day for the Japanese yesterday, and obviously I'm sure it is today as well. Just having the experience of playing against Lin Dan is really something very, very special. Once again, good net play. A fine start for Takeshita. 4-love up in this second game. Scored in. We're then checking with the umpire whether he wants to overrule it. But I think that's a too difficult shot to overrule. Good start. Just continues. 7-love. Takeshita. That was actually the first time we saw just a glimpse of the attack we know that Lin Dan has got. That smash was like a 75% smash, and the follow-up, that's the first time we see it in a match. Unlucky. So suddenly a 7-love lead is reduced to 7-5. Good play. Good patience, making use of the full court, all 4 corners. Chose not to attack that one, but just to block it. That was good. A good variation. Personally, I think that Takeshita have to make more use of the baseline. He's playing against the drift and can really push his lifts and clears, and if Lin Dan is not prepared to really attack it from the baseline, I think that's a little bit of a safe haven to have. Trying to do a little bit of magic here. Oh, setting it up so nicely. Beautiful cross-court defense. That one there, guess this one, and then what a miss. on the baseline. It'll be interesting now to see whether Lindan will up the pace a bit and see if he can finish this in 2, or he is quite happy to go to 3. The next 5 or 8 minutes will show. Good disguise shot. Bit of a trick shot. He caught his opponent off guard and scored a point on it. Good play by Takeshita. Extending his lead again. So it would be interesting to see, has Lindan left it too late to catch up in this second game and have to go into a third and deciding game. 6-point adrift now, 15-9. Not only is it disguised, but it's also clipping the tape. But Takeshita is returning the favour, done exactly the same from the forehand side. And it's still 6 points up, 16-10. And extended it to 17-10. I think Lindan has left it too late. I stick my neck out again. So far it's been going good today, so why not this last one? Good length. Must be right on the line. Difficult to see from that angle. So we're getting the jitters. There's Takeshita getting nervous. See if he can get this, convert this lead to one game all. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic shot. That's possibly what it took. Look at this. Well played by Lindan. Chances to get that one back is -2, but it still happened. So Takeshita took this second game 21-14 and is all back to square one. Lindan winning the first game 21-15 and then losing 21-14. The final and deciding game is coming up in 2 minutes' time. And we're back, ready to begin the final game.
Final game. Level 3.
The coach at Takeshita is saying, you know, keep it down, keep it down. Don't lift it too much. Attack. You're playing on the fast end. here. Try to notice when Lindan doesn't want to lift it from the net. He's so good at playing it back towards the net, play another net shot back on a net shot. Look at how well he does that, especially on the backhand side. Just wide. It's a good shot, but it's going out. Sure, the umpire is just having a little word with Lindan, saying you are not allowed, not even you, allowed to influence the linesperson. Well, I don't think he did. It was way out. Out. Yep, both players have to watch out for that side. It's not easy to play. Yep. Now we see a bit of that firing power we discussed earlier. It's good to see. But there's no doubt that Takeshita is really following the advice of his coach to keep it down as much as possible, play these very tight net shots and trying to get some lift for the attack. And he's following orders very nicely. Lindan is 6-4 up in the final and deciding game. Once again, we have this deceptive shot. This time it wasn't from a return of serve, but it was a similar situation. Play to perfection. It's going wide. Good rally. Crowd really gets into it here at the Taipei Arena. And as Gary Player said, the more I practice, the luckier I get. great Gary player of golf.
Service over.
It's in.
Service over. 6, 10.
That's good control. That's what I would call well left, but obviously a bit of a joke. Takeshita really played the shot. He was really aiming at it. He missed it completely, but he was lucky it was going out. But an important point to get. Still having a chance to get a few points before the mid-game interval. He's got to make the best of it. So yet another net caught, almost same position. And Lindan is 11-7 up in this final game. Lindan is just asking for the court to be mopped. Good return. Takeshita is claiming one back from the first half of the third game, where Lindan had 2 net calls and now Takeshita had 1. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Good attack at the net. Very well disguised. This one here. Look at that. Beautiful. So 3 points in a row. And now just trailing 1 point. good to see Takeshita is really very unimpressed. He's playing his game, taking his chances, and doing it very nicely indeed. So still only a few points between the two players, and that's going long. So now it's just 1 point. And the closer it gets to 21, obviously more and more is left to chance. That's also in. Ooh. It's in. But the interesting thing is that the lines person is calling it in, but as and when Lindan is turning his back, she's actually changing her mind and calling it out, but the umpire doesn't see it and stick to the first ruling. So 13 all it is. And as I say, the longer this match goes on like this, the more things are left to chance. A good net call now and again, anything can really trick this match. I know it's not easy, but wouldn't cross-court smash back here. That one cross back rather than going straight. Cross back where it comes from. Would have been a winner. Beauty. That is so well played. We've seen it on a number of occasions in this match, but this was played from a position below top of the net, and still he managed to guide it so nicely. Look at that. Into that deep forehand corner of Lindan. That's a nice shot by Lindan. Good attack of the net. The sheer pace did the damage. So, still neck and neck. 15 all in this final game between Lindan of China and Riichi Takeshita of Japan. He was seriously considering leaving it, but I think it was good he didn't do it. Brilliant play by Lin Dan. Patiently, but some very close net exchanges. Could have gone either way. Getting punished for that loose shot. Really hoping he could get up a little bit earlier to really finish it. Look at that, he was waiting for it, but Lin Dan played it too tightly. And then the only option was to play that cross-court drop shot, but not accurate enough. Once again, caught the net from the back of the court. Look at that. Play so tight. So it's a 4-point cushion now for Lin Dan, 19-15 in this deciding game. 2 points away from victory. Nice slow motion picture, it looks in. Yeah, that's in. Yeah, it's kept in by the wind, by the drift. That's really well played by Takeshita. Very, very nicely played. That lift there, look at that. It looks like it's going out, but it's kind of bending and coming back in. So will Takeshita make it back to 19 all. He's got to stay very focused now. One mistake is virtually giving Lin Dan the match. As I said earlier, the closer we get, is leaving everything more to chance. broken string. And it caught anything. So match point has arrived. I actually think this has a chance to go out in that baseline. But we will never know. 2018, 2 match points for Lindan, China. That's out, that's called out. 21-18. And I think Lindan still have to convince me whether he is in top form. He's possibly on his way back to top form, but he hasn't still convinced me that he is there yet. There's still some work to be done. And here we got the confirmation. Lindan winning 21-15, 14-21, 21-18 against Richie Takeshita from Japan in 65 minutes. And as the players are leaving the courts, we will have a rundown of the matches of this afternoon. So far here we got the results, and first we started off with the mixed doubles, where Liu Yushen and Yu Xiaoyan beat Marquis Kido and Pia Bernadette 21-17, 19-21, 21-20. Defending champion Sung Ji-hyun won the women's singles against Su Ya-jing quite convincingly 21-19, 21-9. Then it was followed by the men's doubles in an exciting game where Aditya and Gunawan of Indonesia won 26-24, 23-21. So that was a close match. Followed by women's doubles, the in-form Gracia Poli and Mahashia Vari from Indonesia winning 21-16, 21-17 against the young Chinese Tang Yunting and Huang Ya-kyung. Finally, we saw Lindan in the men's singles, Lindan of China, winning 21-15, 14-21, 21-18 against Richie Takeshita from Japan. So there's not a lot more to say from us here. I hope you have enjoyed the wonderful game of badminton and this afternoon with us. Do join us again tomorrow for some more action when we will be back showing the finals at 12 o'clock local time here in Taipei. From myself, Morten Frost, and the rest of the crew, bye for now.